To a daily dose of hope day 204. So I've been coming on for almost 204 days consecutively since around February to give a daily dose of hope. I was guided to do this uh, because the energies on our planet are starting to increase. And so I was guided to, if I had so wished, to come on and just help for us to guide, to help to guide us, um, and to help to kind of balance everything, I guess, because there's some crazy stuff going on these days, and so sometimes it just helps to kind of get some reassurance. So that's what I was guided to do. So Daily Dose of Hope has three parts: a bit of a talk, a bit of a channeling, and a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. I'm really kind of out of it today, really tired. I slept for like 3-4 hours last night. Even that, I wasn't sleeping. Had like a pretty serious dark night of the soul last night. Hardcore dark night of the soul. Nothing too serious, but everything too serious, right? Just like everything is. Yeah, I mean, it's not too serious, but it's very serious, right? Like most of life is. So, hey, Emery. Hey. And I wanted to reply to Brenda. You were talking about, I was talking about the yin and yang. And you had written in the comments about how it's hard for you to kind of understand that why would anyone do those things on the other side of the yin and yang? Why would anyone go through all of that stuff? I mean, it causes so much trauma for them and also for their karma. And why would anyone do that kind of stuff? And I think so. There's many different ways of looking at the world that we live in, and none of them is wrong. I mean, we all have our own perspectives, and it's all fine. And so, just this is just my perspective, the way that I see it, and the way that I see it is that, and the way that I've been taught, through the Course in Miracles and through the what am I the code of compassion. I'm getting the keys to compassion, keys of compassion. So both of these, the teaching methods, so the idea of the A Course in Miracles is that we're souls. We're souls that come down here to have experiences. And so all of these things that we're down here doing, we think that this is good or this is bad or this is meaningful or not meaningful, but we're just love, and we never stop being love. We come down here and it's kind of like a sandbox world, where we're just like little kids playing, is the way that I think I was explained. And but it doesn't change who we are. We're always love. We're always, so source probably isn't even able to really see all the stuff that's going on because it's not real. It's just an illusion that we've created for ourselves. And so if we look at it from that perspective, then we can understand it. But if we look at it from a very straightforward perspective, then it's hard to understand because it's right in front of us and we see everything like that. And so it's just a choice of what perspective you choose. But the idea, though, that I was talking about was just trying to find that neutrality point. So understanding from a higher perspective where things come from. It doesn't mean that you have to understand why they're doing. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, a lot of that stuff is just like, why would someone do that? It doesn't make any sense. So it's not about like just saying like overlooking it, or it's about understanding that this. Yeah, I'm not really explaining it very well, but understanding that this is just the universe that we came down into. And the one thing that I thought was really wonderful, and this was explained to me by my teacher, is that the dark always serves the light. That's what she said. That's a direct quote from Jalila Star. And she says the dark serves the light. And I think it's wonderful. It's the way that if without these experiences, we would never have the amount of learning that we get from down here. So those people that are doing that kind of stuff, they are like, it's like an actor, like Robin Williams, right? Robin Williams always played those kind of loving roles, those kind of, he was like in every movie, everyone just fell in love with him. He was just so funny and so great. But then he was like nearing the end of his life, he played some of darker roles, and that must have been very difficult because that is going to mar his image. And I think with these actors too, they're going to feel everything that we feel towards them. They feel it. It's like a very public thing. Um, so yeah, in that sense, so playing that role is very difficult. It's not easy to play those kind of roles. Um, so I hope I'm explaining it well. Emery, I'm sorry you had such a hard night. I understand, and I'm sending love. Oh, thanks. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, these nights happen, and yeah, and I think it's because of that heightened energies. I think everyone's kind of on edge, and it's just yeah. So Michael sending positive energy. Yes, and Keone, yeah. So Keone, I'll email you about that. Yeah. So so that was what I wanted to talk about today. I'm just going to go into a channeling, and I'm going to see what they have to say about everything that's going on now, and yeah, and maybe if they could explain this more, maybe explain it better than I did. All right, so here we go. Greetings, we are that one that you know of as Mary Magdalene, and we're here, and we are here, and we are here, and we are here with all of you. And what we would like to bring forward to all of you is that, as this being said, there are many different ways of looking at the world, and the way that we would suggest for you to look at the world would be the way that would bring you the most peace, the way that would help you to transmute all of this energy that you see, the way that would pick you up out of the battleground, pick you up out of the fight, pick you up out of all of those emotions, and take you to the self that you actually are, that you are not actually really here on this planet, although you are in a sense here, but you are in a sense not here as well. You are pure and utter love, coming down, separating yourself, and seeing what would happen in all of these different situations in order to give yourself a different perspective on all of the different things that are happening. You see, there's so many experiences that you can have down here on this third dimension. There's so many experiences that you can have within this polarity. But understand that you are not this polarity. This polarity is not you, and it never is you. This is the best way that we could describe it, but it is still very far from the way it is. It is not a technology, but it is similar to a game, a virtual reality game that you are playing when you come down here. And the game seems very, very real. And all of the players seem very, very real. And in a sense, they are. But in a sense, they aren't as well. Just as if you were playing a virtual reality game, because they are, but they aren't. And that is the way that we would suggest viewing all of these things, understanding that you are love that has come down here to play all of these different roles in order to help each other to understand who you are. Love is always trying to find out more. Love is always trying to explore and understand and expand its knowledge and expand its love and expand, yes, its understanding of love and of love in all of its different facets. And that is what this is about. That is what you are all doing down here. And we understand that it is very difficult to change and to shift your perspective because you've been trained. You've been trained on your world to focus on one perspective, and that is the perspective that keeps you chained to this world. But if you are able to shift your perspective only just a tiny bit, you will find you will be freed so much from so much. You will be freed from so much pain, so much suffering, and so much sickness. We are that one that you know as Mary Magdalene, and we're very happy to share this message with you. All right. Yeah, so definitely heightened energies. I've been feeling it too. Yeah, it's pretty intense. Pretty intense. Yeah. Phew. So I'm going to go into a pocket of peace, and we're going to let's do this pocket of peace for um, yeah, I guess just so that we can kind of focus on the main road, the curve, the word, what is it called? The swervy road that exists in between the yin and the yang, which is kind of interesting because that, I've heard from someone who studied in China. She studied for about 10 years. She studied Tao in China. And she said that the yin and yang symbol, when it looks 2D, but it's actually, 3D or more D, many D. Um, so I thought that's kind of interesting. So that line that's in the middle, maybe that's the line. If we actually looked at it, maybe that's like the higher perspective line. Maybe it's actually raised somehow. I'm not sure. That was just the image I got. So well, thank you guys thanks for the kind messages. So I'd like to go into a pocket of peace, and in this pocket of peace, we're going to send energies out to all the people that are suffering out there, all the people that are suffering, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, and all the different ways that are, all the stuff that's going on our planet at the moment. So for all of you out there, and for everyone else out there as well, so that we can just try to focus on walking that tightrope path in between the two sides. So here we go. All right, so I'd like you guys to take a few deep breaths. And when you breathe in the light of unconditional love. When you breathe out all that stuff that you don't need anymore. Yeah. Okay, and I'd like you to imagine that you're in a place that feels the most relaxed for you. Be that by the ocean, or in the forest somewhere, or in your room, or on your favorite couch or cushion, wherever it is that you feel the most comfortable. Just imagine you're there and feel all the feelings of that place. If it's outside, feel the wind. If it's by the ocean, hear the waves, the birds, feel the sun. If it's inside, feel the cushion underneath you. Feel your feet on the floor. Yeah. All right. And then I'd like you to imagine the mist of unconditional love that just comes around you. It surrounds you. And it makes you feel at home. It makes you feel more at home than you ever felt before. And this is the mist of unconditional love. This is your birthright. This is the love that Source has for you, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, no matter what role you're playing. You are loved unconditionally. There's no conditions on this love. This love sees you as you are, as you truly are. Not with all of this baggage that you've picked up down here, but no, as you are. It sees the love beneath everything. It sees you, truly sees you, and it loves you and it forgives you. And this love, there's no need for regret. There's no need for worry. There's no need for anything. There's just a need to be in this love and let it fill you up, because it's yours, because it's what you are. You're just remembering, yeah, that's right. I'm love. I'm just love. I'm unconditional love. And I never stopped being love, although I forgot for the longest time, but I'm kind of remembering these days. Yeah, I'm love. And And you know what? You're love too. And you and you and you and you and you. You're all love. We're all love. Look at that. And can you feel it? Can you feel your heart warming up now? Feel that warmth. It's a gentle warmth, and it just spreads throughout your whole body, and it just wants to expand. Love wants to expand. It's expanding throughout your body now and into your room. It's such a gentle expanse. You don't have to force it. It's just love. And it just goes out everywhere. You see it. It's covering all the walls, all the windows, the floors, the pens, the pencils, the chairs, the desks. They're all covered with love. Being love, they're hope too. And being hope, it's also peace. Ah, yeah, everywhere you look now, it's just, you feel relaxed, you feel peace, at peace. Oh, that elusive feeling of being at home and being relaxed is here with you. It's never left you. Yeah, and then just expand that out into your town, into your city, into your county. All the cars, all the buses, all the streets, all the highways, the byways, the malls, the coffee shops, the restaurants, the check cashing places. Everywhere is just filled with love and hope now. Look at that place, look at that strip mall down there. That mall used to be such a hopeless place, but look at it now. It's hope. The buildings are shifting. The architecture is shifting into one of hope and one of love. Look at that. Ah, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful time to be alive. And look at all the people now. Look at their faces. Look at their eyes. It's like they've woken up from a deep, dark sleep and they're just, where am I now? I don't know where I am, but I feel refreshed. I feel alive and I feel at home. I like this feeling. And we're just expanding this energy out into the whole world now, because the whole world is feeling it, because we just expanded it out at the speed of love. That's the fastest speed on this planet. You see, the darkness travels at a very slow, laborious pace, but love travels at the speed of love, faster than anything. We've just shifted the whole planet into love. It's all love now. All of those stories are shifted into love. All of that polarity is love now. Look at we've just shifted right into the central, right into the neutral point, and we're shifting everything into love now. Look at that. All of that sadness, all of that anger, all of that fear, all of that pain is love now. We've shifted it into the love. It can't shift back anymore. You know why? Because it's realized what it really is. It's saying, I'm love. I am a story of love. I'm a love story. I've always been a love story. Something was trying to shift me into something that I wasn't, but I'm a love story. And this love story is going through all of the dark corners and dark canyons and dark crevices and everywhere above the earth, below the earth, and all of those hidden places. And it's shining love. All those shadows are love now. All those shadows are love now. They're waking up. Look at them, rubbing their eyes and saying, where am I? What was I doing? I'm love now. I'm love now. And I'm going to follow my heart. The whole world is starting to follow its heart. It's a love revolution. It's a revolution of love. And it's just love. It's all about love. All you have to do is remember, right? That's right. I'm love. That's right. I'm love. We're sending love into all those storms. We're sending love into all that pain, all those storms, all those stories are love now. It's love. And this is the most powerful thing and the fastest thing in the universe. And we're just remembering that. We're saying, that's right. We're love. We're more powerful than anything. We can shift anything that we see into love. We can shift any pain, any sickness, any sadness, any fear. And we've just done it. We've shifted it all into love. The whole mass consciousness is being flooded with this love. And everyone's just downloading it and just feeling great. Everyone's feeling at home. Yeah. We're feeling more at home than we've ever felt before because we're remembering that we're just love. All right, guys. So that's Pocket of Peace for day 204. Hope you guys are hopeful. Ooh, all right. So thank everyone for joining in. Thanks, Keone and Michael and Anne-Marie and I hope you guys are hopeful. Thanks for the positive vibes, and thank you also everyone else listening in now and later. Remember that all of your light is contributing to this. This is not just me alone. You were all kind of sending this love out together. And remember too that you can always do a pocket of peace. You don't need me. They're easy to do. Just send it out, or you can just put this pocket into your pocket and just take it out whenever you need it. Whenever you're in a situation where you feel like you're kind of under the weather, you just take out the pocket of peace and just let it go. Yeah, it's like a Pokemon pocket of peace, or maybe not. So I hope you guys are hopeful, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. So ciao, ciao, ciao.